Hello everyone, this is Little Black Dragon, and you are watching another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. In our last installment, we managed to get into Orzammar. We of course, have to deal with the fact that we're castless again. Or rather, that people even care that we're castless. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I mulled over who I actually wanted to take with me for at least some part of the journey. Anyway, let's go into the commons and learn more about what's going on. But first, we have to deal with a loading screen. Hi, loading screen. I'm Little Black Dragon. Can you move aside, please? No? Well, why am I not surprised? There we go. Really? More loading? Oh, come on. There we go.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Dwarven politics, everyone.
Idiots. I won't have fighting in the commons, especially in front of outsiders.
I'm not an outsider.
I'll have him in the Legion. Pieta! I have enough crime without some castless carrying weapons in the city. Your actions risk pain of death. Name yourself!
Grey Warden is all the name you need.
Warden? You? When I heard they accepted a brand, I thought it was a joke. Surfacers and their cloud-addled heads. Fine, oh illustrious Grey Warden. What do you want?
The Blight is coming and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Can a city function like this?
You have little faith in your own city, Brand. Excuse me, Warden, but this isn't Dust Town. The tavern is open and the market is busy. Orzammar has suffered worse. The ancestors will see us through.
I should be going.
Yes, you should.
Oh gee, well you don't have to be such a jerk.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
This Balin, is that King Endrin's son?
Aye. I thought you'd know this. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
What do you know about this Lord Harrowmont?
You're from the surface. I thought with all your finery, but I suppose that explains the mark on your face. From long ago, I suppose. Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont.
But isn't Balin King Endrin? Well, she already said that. Well, why such hate for Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
How did Endrin die?
He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself.
Did you know King Endrin?
Only as a potential match for one of his sons. He was a good king, stern and fair and just.
I should go.
You come at a sad time, stranger. I'm going home to wait it out. I suggest you do the same.
Well, I'm not from the surface, lady, but whatever.
Wow. So this is Orzammar. It's huge.
Yep. I'm not particularly fond of it myself, but whatever.
You know, I've heard stories about your Circle of the Magi, my dear Wynne.
Is that so?
There is a circle in my country, of course, but perhaps things are different here. I visited the Antivan Circle on official Crow business once, met a beautiful young apprentice who was very eager for a taste of the outside world.
Please, please get to the point.
All I wonder is whether the Templars guard the mages here as closely as they do in Antiva. In Antiva, the Templars watch the circle like a jealous husband guarding the chastity of a wanted bride.
Interesting metaphor, but yes, it is not too different in Ferelden.
And is it also true that when the moon swells to fullness, the mages of the circle gather at the top floor of their tower and, naked under the stars, make love to each other?
What? No! Maker's breath.
Oh, I found out recently that it was not true in Antiva, and hoped that it would be in Ferelden. Alas.
What is with all these hilarious conversations? This is awesome. Anyway, we should probably go see about talking to various persons.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? I can move aside. I don't have much to bring them.
Did I hear you mention your son?
My name is Gilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Safe return? Your son is missing.
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by dark spawn that way.
We shouldn't abandon him. I can look for him if you want.
How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself.
Well, I'm a Grey Warden. That's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good Widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Alright, let's talk to this guy next.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
Why are you invoking a human god?
The Maker brought forth this world and every creature in it.
In my experience, religious people are inveterate liars.
He chose a human woman as his prophet and bride, but he loves all races, even elves. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Why would we want a human chantry in Orzammar?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
Well, no one worships my ancestors. My ancestors were nothing.
You don't have to believe that. All of us are equal in the Maker's sight.
I kind of like you, actually. Well, it would be presumptuous to say you could show everyone on the way, but I'm still tempted to help. But I don't really have a right to tell you you can't try, so... whose permission do you need to open the chantry?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Well, like I said, just because I disagree with him doesn't mean I don't believe he doesn't have the right to say what he wants, so... Whether he be a fool or not, he should be allowed. However, if someone asks him to kindly remove himself and shut up, he should also acquiesce as well. I'm more in the mood of religious people can pretty much say what they want and preach to people that want to be preached to, but if they tell him no, then he should respect that. Anyway. Let's see. I would have assumed... Let's see, which way should we go? Maybe we should go to Dust Town first and see if our sister's there. And then, once we've done that... Oh. We're actually almost out of time here, aren't we?
Aha! I smell a seedy underbelly. Warts and all.
True that, true that.
Now let's see. Which one
We'll get
first?
plenty of those once we cut them out of it.
Yes, and I'm off. Yes, and I'm off. And I'm off. Yes. right. And I'm up. Huh. Yes.
We'll talk to you later. We are looking for, our sister. No.
Spare a bit for the needy?
Let's talk to her first.
Have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Your face isn't marked. What caste are you?
I am nothing! My family has disowned me. I'm no longer welcome in any mining caste hall. Unless... But no! I can't bear to even think of it!
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
That's horrible.
I cannot abandon my baby. The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him.
Maybe I could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
I know what it's like to grow up casteless.
Truly? And look at the finery you wear. Maybe there is hope for my boy after all. Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at tapsters in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
All right. So with that, we are out of time, but I will see you all in the next installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Dwarven Commoner Edition. Like, subscribe, comment, or favorite, whatever suits your fancy, and see you next time.